A bomb in an ambulance at a police checkpoint in the Afghan capital Kabul has killed at least 40 people and wounded at least 140. Officials have said the attack has been claimed by the Taliban occurred near foreign embassies and government buildings. A week after a deadly assault on the Intercontinental Hotel, the suicide bomber used an ambulance to pass through the checkpoint, Interior Ministry Deputy Spokesman Nasrat Rahimi told AFP. He passed through the first checkpoint saying he was taking a patient to Jamriyat Hospital, and at the second checkpoint, he was recognized and blew his explosive-laden car. The blast tore through a crowded street in a busy part of the city at lunchtime on what is a working day in Afghanistan, leaving torn bodies strewn on the street nearby amid rubble and debris. The force of the blast shook windows of buildings more than a mile away and shattered windows within hundreds of yards of the site. People helped walking wounded away as ambulances with sirens wailing inched their way through the traffic-clogged streets of the city center. A man told local media he was passing the area when the explosion happened. "I heard a big bang and I fainted," he said. Outside the emergency hospital, there were dozens of people who were killed and wounded. There were pools of blood. The explosion happened in a busy part of the city where the High Peace Council, which is charged with negotiating with the Taliban, has offices. "It targeted our checkpoint. It was really huge. All our windows are broken," said Hasina Safi, a member of High Peace Council. "So far we don't have any reports if any of our members are wounded or killed. It is a massacre," said Dejin Panic Coordinator in Afghanistan for the Italian aid group Emergency, which runs a nearby trauma hospital. The group said more than 50 wounded had been brought into that hospital alone. Mirwais Yassini, a member of parliament who was nearby when the explosion occurred, said the ambulance approached the checkpoint close to an office of the High Peace Council and a number of foreign embassies and blew up. Kabul police headquarters is also in the vicinity of the blast. Yassini said a number of people were lying on the ground. A loud explosion rattled windows and photos posted online purportedly of the blast showed a huge plume of smoke rising into the sky. "I can confirm an explosion happened near the old Interior Ministry building in Kabul," Interior Ministry Deputy Spokesman Nasrat Rahimi told AFP. The explosion comes exactly a week after Taliban militants stormed the luxury hotel, killing at least 22 people, the majority foreigners. The latest attack will add pressure on President Ashraf Ghani and his U.S. allies, who have expressed growing confidence that a new, more aggressive military strategy has succeeded in driving Taliban insurgents back from major provincial centers. The United States has stepped up its assistance to Afghan security forces and increased its airstrikes against the Taliban and other militant groups, aiming to break a stalemate and force the insurgents to the negotiating table. However, the Taliban have dismissed suggestions that they have been weakened by the new strategy, and the latest attacks have demonstrated that their capacity to mount deadly, high-profile attacks remains undiminished.